We've just finished Yom HaKippurim, the one day of the year where the Yehida shines. One day of the year with the fifth service, the Nila service, which represents this Yehida aspect as 5. The Hay itself always represents these 5 levels of the soul. Yom HaKippurim is also a marriage day. It's another day in the afternoon services where it's propitious to find a marriage mate. Very much like Tu B'Av. This Yehida aspect that we seal with the saying of the first line of the Shema, and then the Baruch Shem Kavod 3 times, and then Adonai Hu Ha-Elohim, Adonai Hu Ha-Elohim 7 times, the gematria of which, with using the final mem and the totaling of the letters of Adonai, 4, Hu, 3, and 7, Ha Elohim, 6, with the 13 letters comes out to 702, which is Shabbat. And Yom HaKippurim is considered the Shabbat Shabbaton, the Shabbos of Shabbases. On most regular Shabboses, one is in the higher level, not higher, but higher level, the 4th level of Nefesh, Ruach, Neshama, then Chaya. That's the normative level of Shabbat. And then on Shabbat Shabbaton, on Yom HaKippurim, we attain the 5th level, the Yehida level, where man loses actually his body and returns back to what he is, really a soul. This soul represented by the letter He, as feminine in the Yud and the He. Always remember that Yom HaKippurim is a single day. Isn't that strange when Rosh Hashanah is a 2-day, and then Yom HaKippurim is a single day, 1 day. Strange thing about it is that the word Yom is actually a double word. Yom is Yud, Vav, Mem, which is 56. And the Malui is Vav, Dalet for the Yud, Vav for the Mem, for the Vav, and another Mem for the Mem. So it's another 56. It's a double. That 1 day contains 2. It's Adonai Hu Ha-Elohim. And the Yom itself doubled is 112, which is the gematria of Adonai, Yud Kei Vav Kei, plus Elohim. So this is all within that word Yom. Yom itself, with a final mem, is 616, plus 3 letters, plus 1 for the word is 620. That's Keta. As the 50th gate of Bina, because Yom HaKippurim represents Bina. And the 5 finals. And the 5 souls, and the letter Hey itself. Yom Ha, 5. K, like Purim. Now here's another thing, because it's a 5. Also, the thing about the Yehida is, when we've attained this Yehida at the Nila service, what happens afterwards? Does the Yehida just leave? Now, some of the Hazal feel that Yehida stays with us for the whole year. In my own way, I like to think of that as the Nazir taking the place of the Kohen Gadol and being the representative for the daily encounters with the Yehida. This Yehida permeates through the whole year. In the same sense that Yom HaKippurim permeates through the whole year. The effect spreads through. But in a more focused sense, they say that Yom HaKippurim lasts for 5 days. And these are the 5 days of one for Yom HaKippurim, and the 4 days, the intermediate days between Yom HaKippurim and Sukkot. So, where Motzi Yom HaKippurim is what I'm talking now, and this is the effect of the Yehida. The first day after Yom HaKippurim, it's actually now the 4 days of Hesed. We've just had the 5 Gevoros with the 5 things of the fasting. And now those are sealed, and now we have the 5 Heseds that come in. And this is where another parallel comes between between Purim and Yom Kippurim. The Talmudic tractate of Megillah, from Megillah Esther, they say that the days of reading the Megillah are the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, and 15th. Well, aren't these the days between also Yom Kippur and Sukkot? Today, the 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. If we add these days together, we get those 5 numbers, you get 65, but also this. If you add the letters of the numbers. So the 11th letter, that's a Kaf. The 12th letter, Lamed. 13th, Mem. 14th, Nun. 15th, Samech. So let's add these. 20, 30, that's 50. 40, 90. Another 50, that's 140, and then 60, 200. Another spelling of Elohim. However, those 5 letters spelt out in full, 100, 74, 80, 106, 120, gives you 480, and that's Sitra Akra. Aleph Samech HaHipuk for Kippurim is Samech Aleph, which is Sitra Akra. And these 5 days mollify Sitra Akra, because we've just come from the Nila service and the Yehida, as it spreads through the year. That's why these days of building the Sukkah. And what are we building? We're building a temporary residence. The big deal is to build a temporary residence. This is not permanence. And this to teach you that even in this Yehida level, this is only temporary existence. There's a very deep thing here that I'll be getting into in my muses. That there's no telos, no goal. You have temporary existence. Temporary is the goal. Very deep. This day, the first day after Yom HaKippurim, is considered Hesed of Hod. Then the second day is Hesed of Netzach. Then Hesed of Teferet. Then Netzach of Gevurah. And then Hesed of Hesed is Sukkot itself. These are fabulous days to really feel the hush, to feel the essence of what's truly going on. Of the Yehida that was manifested on Yom HaKippurim in the Nila service. That Yehida, which can only be felt, sensated, after a day of fasting and of restriction of the physical. True sense is the soul union, and that's why it's also considered a marriage day. So, we joyously start to prepare the sukkah. The big mitzvah of preparing the sukkah and learning as part of that preparation So this is the start of the preparation of the Sukkah, immediately after the Nila service, where the Yehida is exposed and recognized. I will continue.